Morning guys! We are back and we are ready to tackle the painting of the landing. I'm finally taking today, Sunday, to paint the ceiling of the landing and maybe a bit more. I'm hoping to do the ceiling, the door frame, and kind of start doing other work. Wish me luck. I have all the prep to do before painting. I'm not keeping the carpet, so at least I don't have to protect the floor too much. And obviously everything else will be painted. So as long as I start with the ceiling, which, you know, can kind of spatters everywhere, it's fine because I'm gonna paint the rest anyway. So fingers crossed I don't have too much prep to do for the ceiling, but obviously once we do the door frames and the walls, then yes, I'm gonna have to tape a bit everywhere, which is always a bit annoying, but it has to be done 3 times longer to do the prep than the actual painting. And it's true that if you don't do that, you're not doing it properly. So yes, we're gonna start getting ready. I also want to do a bit more sanding on the balustrade before I start painting because I don't want the dust to go on the paint and stuff like that. I might start with that, let's see, and then we're gonna paint the landing finally. I'm so excited. Hi Suki, you wanna say hi to everyone? So the first step is really just to get everything upstairs. I covered the floor. I know I said I'm not keeping the carpet, but I still don't want to kind of destroy it completely. So I've covered it. I'm removing all the frames on the walls, plants and everything. And next step is to use polyfiller to fill the holes in the wall. The last owners left a curtain pole here, so massive cracks and holes in there. And then I'll just fix as well where we had frames and things like that, just to make sure that we have a smooth surface to work with. And before I can start properly painting, I just wanted to touch up the balustrade. I got a new sander, as you can see, and it's working so well. I also just wanted to make sure that there was no dust or any residue or spider webs on the walls before I start cutting in and painting. So I'm just using my microfiber mop just to make sure that everything is cleaned up. Okay, so I have filled up all the holes and cracks and I have done a bit of sanding, but my machine just out of battery. It is game changing. Like, you know, you've seen me struggle removing that paint and like in 2 minutes I just done most of it, so I'm so glad I bought it. Definitely a good buy. But while the filler dries, I am going to just talk to you about the paint colors that we're gonna go for. So I've tried different colors. The idea, I don't know if you've seen my other video where I explain kind of the vision for this space. I'll link it up there. But basically the first half of the walls and the ceiling are going to be in a shade of white, and then from the handrail down to the floor it's going to be paneling in another color, the same color of the door, and the trim, the skirting board, which is skimming stone from Fire & Ball. Oh god, oh, there's a massive spider in the door sill. I really need to clean up that window. It's full of spider webs. I'm not going to film it because I think I will need like triggers warning because it's quite big. But it looks a bit like those fake Black Widow or something. Oh god, it's great. Oh, it's giving me goosebumps everywhere. Anyway, paint colors. So I have looked at these swatches for month now. It's been here just to see like how it reacts to light, how it reacts to different time of the day. I didn't want to go for a cold white, which this one I think felt a bit, you know, has a blue-grey undertone. It's a bit too cold. And this one, the jasmine white, was a bit too warm. So I went for timeless, and I think it will match really well with the skirting board and paneling colour. So we're going to use that. It's Deluxe Simply Refresh one coat in timeless white, and I'm basically going to use that on the ceiling, on the first half of the wall up to the handrail, and then paneling here, and this is going to be replicated across, not this wall though. I'm thinking of a gallery wall or wallpaper accent wall. I'm not decided yet, but yeah, that's the plan. So we're going to start by cutting in. I've just done all the cleaning. This is awful. Like, don't look at this, actually, I'm a bit ashamed. That's the loft hutch thing. So this is disgusting. It's old, and we need to do the insulation again. Anyway, I'm gonna try to do my best with this, but cutting in all around, and yeah, so just gonna have to do that, and then we can start to roll the paint on the ceiling. It's a bit tricky because obviously there's the stairwell. I have a fear of heights, so when you saw me on the balustrade trying to fill up those holes, that was just a real challenge for me. So I'm hoping with the telescopic roller I can reach all the area without having to be on the ladder too much. We're gonna have to see. If something happened, you'll be the first one to see it. I still need to obviously wait for the filler to dry, but once we've done that, the ceiling, then a bit of the walls, and then I want to tackle the door frames and the skirting board. I'm really excited. So yeah, I'm gonna get a glass of water while it dries and get ready. Access because they are above the stairwell, and I'm not brave enough to attempt to stand on that balustrade or place the ladder in the staircase. So I'm gonna try to like make something up. We'll see if it works. I'm not sure. There's not much to do, so hopefully this will do the trick, and then I can fill up the rest with the roller. Fingers crossed. So we're ready now to start with the roller. A trick that I think most of you might know already through TikTok and things like that is just to use, if you have a new roller, just use tape and kind of remove the fluffy bits from it so it doesn't go into your paint on your wall. look at me, I have paint everywhere. I've actually finished the pot of paint, so I need to go to the shop, but we've done great progress. Like, it's so white, and we just need to do that bit down there, down to the handrail, and that wall here. Yeah, and then probably touch-ups here and there. It's drying. It looks a bit patchy right now, but I'm hoping it's just drying. We'll see. If not, I might have to do a second coat on the ceiling and some places just to make sure that it is well covered. But God, I'm exhausted. It's just midday and I'm already tired, like done for the day. But no, I'll eat something, clean up a bit, and then go to the shop to get another tin of paint. And yeah, and then finish the white and start on the door frame and the skirting boards this afternoon, hopefully. Okay, so I'm back from the shop. I got the paint. I'm going to use a mini roller for the places where I can't use the big roller, and then finish the walls that aren't painted. God, it took a bit longer than expected, so I don't have many hours left in the day, but fingers crossed we can start on the woodwork. If I manage to finish with the white, it would be amazing. And that's it for this video. I'm really happy with the progress. I managed to do the first coat on the door frames, the door and the skirting board. We're done with the white, so next step is to start on the paneling and the second half of the wall, and then hopefully we can start on the staircase as well. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. It means so much to me, and you can get this notification when the next episode goes out.